No doink.
Doink.
Thank you.
Doink.
All right, so now that
Jinkies.
Saint has the DNA off of his camera lens and we can see him,
Right.
now we can start the chat.
What do you do? How do you do that, Michael?
Yeah, you go like this. You gotta get the head bobbing in there too, you know.
Gotta get the head bob.
You gotta get the head bobbing in there, you know. So how's everybody doing? Welcome everybody from if you were coming over from TR's chat. Thanks for coming over. That was a cool chat. I was in there most of the night. But you know what? I didn't get bored with TR's chat. I just got bored on a Sunday night, and I took a nappy nap today, so I'm like freaking wide awake. But I figured I'd have a chat. And I haven't done a chat on a Sunday night since I don't know, since Ohio Wolverine didn't do Sunday night. What was it? Sunday night shenanigans he used to do.
Yeah.
I believe so, yep.
I wish he'd do those again. We had a lot of fun. But anyways, what are you guys up to?
Is that the Mountain Dew old school stuff, or
What, that one?
yeah,
No, I don't think so. Oh, you mean the
with the
label
real
thing?
sugar?
No,
They
that's
get the old ones with the real sugar now.
yeah, I know. No, I've been drinking those too. But you know what? It doesn't taste like this Mountain Dew.
No, it doesn't. You're right. It's totally different.
And I like this Mountain Dew better.
Yeah.
However, I like the old Coca-Cola
Right.
that I grew up on because the Coca-Cola today is the one I grew up on. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Coca-Cola should be drank out of a nice glass bottle, not a fucking tin can. 170 calories per can. I'm fucked. But anyway, fuck it, I don't count calories. Who the hell does, right?
Exactly.
Why the
Well,
hell would you?
the cans hold their carbonation better.
Do they really?
So like the big 2-liter bottles, you know.
Do they seriously?
I think they do.
I think they do even better than the glass bottles, even.
Wow, I never knew that.
Yeah. Yeah, 2-liter bottles suck. Yeah.
So, Dish, who snuck in here tonight, Dish?
Who snuck in here tonight? I do believe Jay Watson, 69, DSW Outdoors, the awesome Sass Green 13th Man, Big Baby Zip, HNRE 42, The Saint, Sandy's Fashions, V-Borg, Frank I, Winging a Tracy, and a Redneck Cockerham.
Hey, Tommy, how the hell are you? Good to see you. Thank you, sweetheart. You missed one. You missed one, though.
I'm sorry. Who'd I miss?
9 out of 10 dentists recommend Mountain Dew. Thanks, Frank. I'm in. Uncle Cow.
Uncle Cow.
That's right.
We
Sorry,
can't
Cow.
be missing Uncle Cow.
No.
Uncle Cow, let the record show that you're a girl. Let the record show that
You got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
If you can ask ours.
So that should put me in line ahead of you.
Michelle's already ahead of me, so you might as well be ahead of me too.
Hey, PNASCARs, what's going down? All right, so Saint, how you been? I know you've been busy or what have you.
Good.
Are you moving back to Massachusetts?
Hell no.
You suck. Are you moving back to Southern New Hampshire?
You know, I would move, well, just outside of Keene, because, no, it's just the gun laws are just too nasty in Massachusetts.
Yeah, and I do agree with you.
I'd have to get rid of most of what I have if I moved there or do something else with them. So
So live in New Hampshire.
yeah,
New Hampshire's like that way. It's like it's literally. Let me see. Dun, dun, dun. Just to the town line is probably a mile and 3/4, mile and a half.
he's gonna go up to his trailer. He's gonna find me sleeping in there one day. Say, what the hell are you doing? Get the hell
No,
out of here!
but my point is that you could live in southern New Hampshire, and that's eastern southern New Hampshire, by the way. All right.
Yeah.
And go work anywhere you wanted in town. Everybody does it here.
Well, how far is Lowell from there?
From my house?
No, from southern Massachusetts. Is that at Lowell?
No, Lowell's in Mass.
Yeah.
Okay, so you ready for this one? New Hampshire's a mile and 3/4 that way. Centerville, which is a section of Lowell. Okay. Lowell's divided up in like 5 sections. The Centerville section of Lowell is about a half a mile that way.
So that's what I'm saying. Because there's jobs in Lowell and stuff.
Yeah. Dude, Nashua, New Hampshire, Pelham, New Hampshire. Seriously, I'm not even joking with you. I wouldn't joke about something this serious. People from New Hampshire work in Mass to begin with. Well, southern New Hampshire, okay? Because you ain't getting fucking paid in northern New Hampshire. All right? While Massachusetts, Tish and I was just talking about this. Well, Massachusetts does have its issues with the gun laws, and I'll be the first one to tell you it does. Okay? And there are a few towns that, unless you're making a ton of money, it's really, it's really hard to buy, a home because of the way the prices they price you out at. However, that's why what a lot of people are doing for Mass and ruining the state of New Hampshire is they're moving to southern New Hampshire while still continuing to work in Massachusetts.
I see. I'd be one of those.
And they're keeping their pay scale, and that's fine. They're keeping their pay scale so they're not losing money. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, and the other thing about New Hampshire is that New Hampshire doesn't have it like a state tax.
Yes, yeah, the taxes are better. Yeah.
Okay, and they don't have like an excise tax. I pay an excise tax on my motor vehicle.
Yeah, I remember that.
Okay, you don't pay that in New Hampshire. The only thing different that you may not know that changed is that years ago in New Hampshire you didn't have to register, you didn't have to insure your vehicle. You still don't have to insure your vehicle. However, the state of Massachusetts said, fuck you. If you're going to come here to work and all that, you're going to be insured on our roadways in case there's an accident, da-da-da-da. Somebody has to be, held liable for that motor vehicle accident. So you have to have coverage coming into Massachusetts.
Yeah. But you remember, I'm from New England originally,
Right.
so
But I don't know if that law was in effect while you were here.
I've done it. Done the Cape Cod dozens of times, been up and down the East Coast, Niagara. So I've done all of that. So now I'm going to spend some time out west and explore all the fun different stuff out here.
Fuck that. It rains out there fucking every day. Fuck that bullshit.
Not every day, just 6 days a week.
The other day is misting.
Yeah,
Right?
just got it.
Hey, Ba means no CC. How you guys doing?
Bah.
Ba.
We missed you last night, Bah.
Yeah. Bird Dog was saying what? No bar tonight?
Yeah, she did.
I thought she meant she didn't go out drinking, but then I just.
Red the bar. We're not going to the bar tonight.
But anyway, yeah, so look, like every other state, like every other thing in life, everything has its pros and its cons. Okay.
Yeah.
obviously. I mean, that's just what makes the world go around. Um,
So what happened with? How come we didn't go see Woodsman? If you don't mind me asking,
I had
you guys just
I had how do I say it, Dish? I had a,
He was
I had a
stomach bug.
stomach bug,
Hmm.
and I didn't think that an hour and 15 hour and a half drive would be the smartest thing to do, and then go fishing on top of it.
Hey, Greg.
yeah.
So,
Yeah, it would have been too much.
but in true working class woodsman um, um,
Just say style.
style, yeah,
Fashion style.
fashion. That's what's okay. So Saturday he texted me all the fish that he caught. Okay, and then today he said not to rub it in, but here you go, and texted me like 6 more fish that he caught. So,
Darn.
oh yeah,
And that was trout fishing, right?
yeah, trout, white perch,
Nice.
Perch.
yeah, white ones too, Dish.
White
But
ones, yeah.
He's, he's doing great. I'm really enjoying his channel. He's always got something going on. He's got all kinds of friends and
oh yeah,
doing maple syrup and clamming or something.
yep, yep,
He's always got
oyster,
something
yep.
going on.
Clamming, oystering. He does cooking. He just did a cook off with the guys, and not a cook off, but like a game feed type thing.
Yep.
Hey Greg, what's up? But it was cool.
So it's good stuff for YouTube, you know.
Yeah. Um,
And you get to
did
see
I
Maine beaver hunting.
did I ever tell you what I did to him? He a year ago, February, January. I stumbled upon his channel, and I remember talking to John the M.I. Wisdom one time, and he says, he says people come on, he says, and they got a small amount of subs, but we don't know if they're new to YouTube or it's a new channel. So we try to, we just try to help people out and get them subscriptions and everything, And so I said, yeah, good point. I said people do that for me, And so I do a giveaway, and I say you got to go over to Working Class Woodsman's channel, okay? Tell them I sent you. I didn't tell anybody they had to sub them, because I don't force people to sub somebody else's channel that they may not like their content, I says, and then, blah, blah, blah. And so anyway, long story short, I forgot to tell him that I was going to do that. So he's like, so I go to bed one night, and I got, 22 subs. I go on YouTube a day later, 2 days later, and I got 122 subs. He says, everybody's saying, Mike D sent me. He's like, who the fuck's this Mike D character?
Right.
And now he's got more than you. No.
Yes. No, he does. He's got 1,000.
Wow.
He does.
Yeah.
The one that kills me the most, too, was Massachusetts Prepper. I subbed him. He had, I think, 16 subs, 17 subs. And I shouted him out a couple of times, and I did on Jamie Time. He came in Jamie Time. Come in Jamie Time. I shouted him out in my chat. You know how many subs he's got in a year? Less than a year? 2,000 something.
Wow.
Yeah, he shot fast. I mean, he just went up.
Hey, Misfit, what's up?
Now when
Tyler?
he was doing a video about his bows and stuff down in his basement. Did he shoot arrows down there?
Who? Working Class Woodsman?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so that's the second person on YouTube seen shoot an arrow outside their house then.
One that's not out of his mind, and the other one was out of his mind.
Oh, yeah, you can shoot bows in your house if you have enough room. What the fuck? And he had enough room in his basement to do it. No, but Ed's fucking, he's smart as a whip. He
It really is. You're right.
Let me tell you something, Saint. When did you see the one when we all went trout fishing? The three of us, me, him, and
The ice
Sarge.
fish, ice fishing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So me, him, and Sarge go ice fishing. Okay. I feel like I'm the fucking little boy amongst the men. Here I am with two guys that, you know, I don't know. It was just weird. They didn't make me feel that way. Number one, I want to stress this. They never made me feel any, you know. It's just, first of all, Sarge is Sarge. You know, the guy's got like friggin' how many thousands of friggin'.
Like 12 million.
Yeah. Sarge is up there. You know, and but I could sit there and just listen. And I did for the longest time. I sat there and just listened because both of them are just like,
Just chock full of knowledge, huh?
yeah. Thank you for helping me with that. Yes, absolutely.
Sometimes I just sit and listen to myself too.
Well, I listen to myself too, but then I shut the video camera off. but
Oh, jeez.
Well, usually I tell me I'm not talking to myself. I'm just the only one who's listening. Yeah.
So we go ice fishing, right? And I've only jigged ice fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is my first time using tip-ups, so I don't even.
Right.
And they went right from the get-go, Mike, showed me everything. And we had two different types of tip-ups. You know, we had Ed's were different than Sarge's,
Mm-hmm.
and then they told me, you only want to put it, like 8, 10, 12 inches below the ice. You don't want to put it. You really want to put it any lower. But it was just everything, and fuck, I just sat there. It was just unreal. It was a great time, you know.
Awesome.
But, yeah. And they are both. You see them on their videos, Saint. You see them on their videos.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they are in person too.
Sweet.
They are two straight up friggin' dudes that they just, that's how they are. And that's
Awesome.
that's cool.
So what's the channel that Sarge guy's on?
All right, it changed now because I'm gonna fuck this up. It's the Woodsman Main Guide Service. Sarge Faria, it was his old one, I believe, which will guide you to the new one. And he's actually a main guide. He does snowshoe trips, canoe trips, all that stuff. I kept teasing my sister working class woodsman. I goes, hey, this is cool. He says, what's up? I go, we get to go ice fishing with a main guide and we didn't even fucking pay.
Yeah.
True.
Well, especially if it's something that you're not used to or you haven't done before, to extract the expertise from those guys and having someone show you instead of reading and watching videos and learning from your own mistakes. You got put on the fast track there. So
I'm going to check the traps, right? I'm going and of course it's like 0, right?
oh, it pops up a little flag, right?
Well, yeah. Well, here's the problem. It was so cold. It was just so cold, and so you got to break the ice to get back into it. And so the trout I caught, the flag never went up.
Was just sitting there with it.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing too. He didn't just sit there. He took the thing, because it was all a bunch of spaghetti. when we were reeling it in, and he took a ton of line, and the flag never went up. It was the
How can
weirdest
it pull
thing.
out line without that coming up?
I don't know,
That
honey.
doesn't make any sense.
Exactly.
That's
And
weird.
the only reason we even knew was because I says I'll go check the bait, you know, and I got up to check the bait, and I said there's something, you know, that feels like there's something on there, and that was the trout I caught. Yeah, it's the weirdest thing. If you go back and watch that video, look at all the line.
So yeah, let's follow to put later there.
It's the weirdest thing. Knife Tex, how the hell are you? Ooh, Knife Tex is in bed with a sciatica. Ouch.
Yeah, I understand. But I've done some shiner fishing before. At night with the bobbers have a little LED light in them.
Yes.
So now your little girl's gonna
That's
see
a lot of
big
fun.
piece.
And because during the summer it's just too hot to go during the day,
Yeah.
and you don't have to deal with the water skiers and the jet skiers. So the lake's all nice and calm. You got it all to yourself. And you catch
Yeah.
big fish at night too.
Oh
And
yeah.
yeah, and I was like, all right, that's been sitting there for a long time, not really doing anything. Let me check on it. Yeah, you gotta check your equipment, make sure everything's okay on it. And yeah, sure enough, I had a nice little 4.5 pound bass on the end of it. So
Nice. That's awesome.
and it was just sitting there. He ate it and then just hung out.
Good night, Sandy. Thanks for coming, sweetheart. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Yep, have a good one.
Knife Tex is mad at us, Michelle. Tell Michelle Knife Tex is mad at us.
Okay.
We were talking about sciatica the other night, and
Yeah.
guess what he's in bed with right now?
Uh-oh, sciatica.
Yeah.
Oh,
Knife Tech's mad at you, Michelle.
I thought that was some kind of knife or something.
No.
Knife Tech's mad at you because you guys were talking about sciatica, and now he's in bed laid up with the sciatica.
I got my Kershaw sciatica with me.
I got my Kershaw sciatica with me.
Yep, she's sitting at the table. The big table.
But it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was jealous. I was jealous. Damn sure.
I really did want to say something to that too, but I just not get to that.
Next time you better. That was
Dish,
hilarious.
who am I sitting beside?
Right?
Dish.
That would have made my day, man. That would have been hilarious. You know I'm easy going. I can take it.
And who the hell was it? Somebody says, how the hell did Mikey D get on a friggin' video with Sarge Farrier and Working Class Woodsman?
Well, I mean, I knew that you knew Ed, but I didn't know that you knew the Saj.
I've only through his videos, you know.
Mhm.
And when I met Ed last summer, they've already, you know, they've been friends for a while now, and I want to say, I think he told me that he got him into it, but
Okay.
yeah, so we started talking, you know, just about, you know, not just about YouTube, but we were talking about YouTube at one point, and I was just throwing out all these names of people's channels I watch about, you know, whether it be the outdoors, hunting, fishing, whatever, and stuff like that, and guns or what have you. And I mentioned his name, and he goes, "Oh, I said, oh yeah." I says, "I've been watching his stuff for a while," and he said, "Oh no, we're good friends." But yeah, but it's
Well, you were still the coolest guy there, anyways. So that's all.
oh, thank you.
You know it.
I was also the coldest guy there, but that's beside the point. And the most out of shape guy there. Well, I'm not the most out of shape guy. I'm a perfect circle, so.
No, but I mean, your first time out, you're gonna be huffing and puffing no matter what, especially with the cold and the fact that you
But
smoke. So
yeah, but I was gonna say, hunt. I don't huff like that when I'm fucking hunting.
well, it's the cold. I mean, even though it's different. I mean, when we're
Yeah,
hunting, we're not sitting out in an open, big, huge open
right.
lake. You know, it's different. It's just
And also too, it was 0,
yeah.
and my inflamed lungs are breathing in the coldest air possible.
And you're walking on terrain. You're not walking on that flat ice, you know.
Right.
And did you have snow? Because that makes it 100 times worse.
Oh yeah, we were
See,
walking. We were
there
walking
you
about
go.
two. Well, at times, because it being the lake, it drifts or what have you, with the wind, obviously. So there was times that there was like no snow. Then there's times we were in 2 inches of snow, and then 4 inches of
Right.
snow.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah. So it was
Hey, sick man.
sick, man.
Hello. He says hello from the other side.
Yeah, so it's opening. It's a season opener out here, but
Yep.
it's been kind of rainy all weekend. But tomorrow's going to be nice, so uh, I decided to postpone. I'm going to go out tomorrow morning.
There you go.
A lot of people are still going to take Monday off because it's a season opener, but at least it won't be as crazy as it was this weekend. I've kind of grown out of that because it is fun. It's an experience to go out on opening day because it's like there's people who only go fishing once a year and they go on opening day.
Right.
So the crazy stuff you see, it's just a circus. So I've got just wonderful stories over the years about some of the stuff I've seen. So while I appreciate it, I just, between the weather and everything, I just didn't feel like getting a little older. I don't know. I guess I just didn't feel like dealing with it this year. So
You needed a buddy to
I
go
got
with
everything
you.
ready and loaded up.
See now,
Awesome.
if you lived in New Hampshire, there's a bunch of people who come fishing with us. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But at least you have place. At least you have places to fish out there. I know somebody that doesn't have any places to go fishing. I know. Hey, for that matter, I know somebody that doesn't have places to go fucking hunting either. But I don't
Sucks to be
fucking.
that bitch. Sucks to be that bitch.
I don't want to mention any fucking names.
Right. Fish.
I don't know. Well, what do you catch turtles with? There's plenty of those there.
You know
Oh,
what?
jeez.
You know what it won't do is you bring that up to turtles. You know what it will not do? Every fucking video I see of somebody eating a fucking turtle,
Mhm.
they all puke it up afterwards or they shit it out. You know what I mean?
Oh my God.
It gives them the, they're pissing out their ass, And, well, I'm just trying to, all right, it gives them a stomach bug. Is that better? But,
Stay away from the damn turtle meat.
exactly. That's the only reason I will never eat a turtle. I will never eat a turtle. Never.
I didn't know it did that to people. I mean, I'm not going to ever eat one either. But, I mean, damn.
Every person I've ever heard that ate a turtle fucking threw it up or he pissed it out their ass.
Well, then you don't want to eat that survival situation, now, do you? You'll be worse off than you were.
No, I'll paint a W on its shell. I'll call him Wilson. Fuck that. He can be my friend.
Wilson.
Wilson!
Shit. At least it's really alive.
Right. And I can pet it,
Right.
Hopefully it lasts longer than the fucking hamsters.
Oh, man.
My daughter says, "Daddy, can we get hamsters?" I goes, "No, we don't have good. I know people don't have good luck with hamsters."
No. That's the only thing good about them is they don't last very long.
They don't. 2 years, 3 years, they're dead.
They're dead as a doorknob, yes.
What? Imagine that. You only live for like 3 years.
No, geez, right?
That must suck.
You
That must suck. You don't even have enough time to decide whether you want to be a boy or a girl. Hamster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially when you run around scared as hell in your little wheel because Dish is giving you dirty looks over there.
Right.
Uh, yeah, what was it? I was in New England. I was fishing one time, and I thought something was on, but I couldn't really tell. So I'm pulling it in, and I got a lot of weight, and it's coming, but it's coming real slow. So I says, well, hell with it. I'm just going to keep on reeling it in so I don't lose a lot of line.
Yeah.
So I just kept on doing that, and finally it starts getting close to the boat, and I look down at it, Mike, and it's just a massive snapping turtle.
Oh yeah.
And this thing's got to be, dude, the shell on it was like a trash can lid.
Wow.
Because those things will grow 100 years old.
Oh
plus.
shit. Yeah. That's when you just cut the line and say goodbye, asshole.
That's exactly what I was going to do. I was like, all right, just cut the line. And as I reached down to cut it, it looked up at me and it just spit the bait out and swam away.
Yep.
I was like,
them.
holy smokes.
Greg.
Greg, did you just kill my chat? Fucking 9 toes. What'd you do? Take a sock off?
Mikey. That's a good one.
Did I say that
Hang
out
on,
loud?
No, I didn't hear anything.
Okay. Michelle just texted me, told me to say that, by the way. Michelle texted me, told me to say that.
Yeah, that's what I think too.
He's got another one.
Yeah. Yeah, now she got me saying stuff too.
Hey, I'm on it. How are you? Good to see you. What a fucking chat killer.
What'd you do? Take your sock off? That's so hilarious. That's good. I love it.
What is wrong with him? Fucking see, another guy living on the East Coast moves to the fucking Northwest. Duh. God bless all he is. I wouldn't do it.
He treats chats like his toe. He kills them.
If I live out in the Northwest, it's going to be fucking Alaska. That's it.
Alaska.
Fuck California. Fuck Washington. Right
You
to
haven't even
Alaska.
been out here, Mikey.
What's that?
You haven't even been out here, have you?
I don't need to be.
There we go.
No, it's just what I want, you know. And in that state, in those states out there, don't offer what I want. California, I don't want to go anywhere where the earth moves under my feet. Okay. And I don't like to, suck on smog.
They have earthquakes in Alaska, Mike.
Washington, in Oregon, we've already gone through this. It rains 6 days out of 7, so that's not appealing to me. And I think their football team sucks a dick. Actually, their football team sucks a bag of dicks. So they don't have hockey. So fuck it. I want to go. They don't have moose. I want. You know what I'm saying? Alaska is so much. And what's Alaska? Only what? 1,300 miles from fucking Seattle. So, fuck it. 1,200 miles after you've already gone 3,000 is nothing. No, but come on, you can't compare Alaska to any other state. You just can't.
True that.
It's half the size of the state of fucking the United States, for the continental United States, for Christ's sake. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. They got their own set of things there too, though. Like, what was that movie Insomnia? It's just light, 22 hours a day, 20 hours a day.
Yeah.
And the winters are pretty brutal up there.
That they are.
But from what I've been told, the people are friendly and they're transplants. So they're accepting people from out of state.
Yes, CC, you can't compare to Alberta. I'll give you that, CC. But I was just comparing the states. But yes, Alberta, the northwest part of Canada, Yeah, unreal. Beautiful, beautiful country up that way. Um, oh, come on, I'm on. It's not that cold.
Well, I'd go there, and I know I'd never come back.
I
I
wouldn't
just
either.
know
It's just
it.
it's
Well,
too
aren't the
beautiful.
bugs nasty? Every
What
time
would
I
I
ever
do for
see
work in
anything out
Alaska?
there.
Well, I would probably, if there was an opening, I would probably, because like I said the other night, hopefully I'll go full time at FedEx. I would probably work for FedEx out there.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Um, hey, Flan!
Yeah, Flon's here.
Juan, what's up, bro?
Oh, Flan, I got your note. I just saw it a little while ago. Don't worry about that shit. I understand totally.
So did you get new headphones, or did you fix those, Mikey?
Well, I think it's more the plug than the fixing of the phones itself. So it was funny because when Dish first came on, I'm like, oh, they don't work. This is gonna suck.
No, that was my bad.
No, but then I found out it was Dish's problem. I'm like, haha, fucking
Right,
them,
right.
you know.
And yours sounding better too, Dish. You're not
I
zapping and popping either.
That's because
Fun, I
I'm on
understand.
my earbuds and not hooked up to the Michelle's computer.
Fun, I understand, sweetheart. It's all good. Yeah, I was Greg, but not now.
So is it going to be an all-female cast of Quagmire this Friday?
I believe so.
Awesome.
I
So
believe so.
Greg, that means you can join then.
Only if he wears a lipstick. Hey, I'll be. Hey. Watch the store. I'll be right back.
Alrighty. Watch
He
the
should know better
store.
than just. He should know better than just leave us two alone, Dish.
No shit, right? No doubt. That's just silliness right there. So you shaved your little beard you had going on. That was quite sexy, actually.
Oh God. Yeah, people like it. Actually, it was an old job I had. I started growing out a beard, and when I shaved it, there was a woman who worked there. She was married, but I guess she liked the way I looked with the beard, and she didn't talk to me for 2 weeks because I shaved it. It's like,
Ooh, damn.
that was weird.
No shit.
Like, you're a married lady. What do you care?
No doubt. True that. That's kind of weird.
I was married too, so yeah. But that happens. It's amazing at these companies how people hook up
Yes.
and cheat on each other and all this drama. I'm amazed. Um, Actually, a couple people that I worked with, they were meeting in conference rooms and having sex in conference rooms,
Oh Lord.
and the idiots actually took their corporate credit cards and went and got a hotel room in
Oh,
downtown and
jeez.
put it on the company card.
Nice.
So she's working on her work computer one night, and her husband goes on and sees the emails and stuff that she's having with this guy. So he tells her that in order for them to stay married, that she not only she has to quit the job, but she's got to rat the guy out and get him in trouble. They both
Right.
ended up getting fired. Oh man.
Well, that they needed to be. I mean, that's ridiculous.
Hey, Tyler's putting extra years on me. That's all right.
I know, right? No shit. Damn. Oh, jeez.
What am I?
Me and Saint were just looking into each other's eyes.
Oh, apparently so wasn't CC. Haha, CC.
No, I just noticed that he had shaved, and apparently all the women decided not to talk to him for about a week after he shaved.
Uh-oh.
Not all of them, but.
Oh,
That's all right, Bid Mike. I've been trying to grow it back.
In about 4 weeks or more, he'll have a little bit of stubble on his baby face.
He's so funny. You missed one chat with Mike, and he's like, "Where the hell you been?" And I was like, "I went out to dinner with friends on Friday." Oh man.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck? You met your husband at work, I'm on it? That's cool. I sort of kind of met my wife at work, too, when we were kids.
I guess I need to get a job then.
Dish, you do not want to get married.
No, not that. I don't mean that. Just
Oh, just have sex.
yeah, that one.
Oh.
That one.
Bingo!
Bingo! Ding, 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 ding. That one. Yes.
Oh, you just got that thing.
And Michelle bought me a bell.
Michelle bought me what? So when you need her, you can just hit the bell. Oh, she needs you.
Yeah, as you said, it's the other way around.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Where
Yeah.
is that bitch? Where are you?
Right.
Feed my worms, damn it!
Go get me some more oil.
Oh.
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 We got three Northerners on here now.
This is
Well,
awesome.
2.5.
Well,
This only counts as
2.5. Yeah, 2.5. She don't talk like a southerner.
No. I'm constantly asking my mom, do I sound any nothing? Are you sure? Because I want to make sure that never happens.
My sister does. My sister sounds like a New Yorker now.
I text
She
her.
lives. My sister lives in Vermont, and she'll say orange or core. I'll be like, what the fuck country did you just fall? Boat you just fall out of? You know. Oh, did you really? I'm on it. Well, UPS.
But I did hear you talk, Mike, say you're thinking about making a career change. That's good.
Yeah.
Don't be scared of change like that. That's how you make progress. You know, people who are willing to move and to adapt and change different positions. That's how you make more money in this world and stop from getting stagnant. You know.
Oh, absolutely. And because the full-time job I'm at now is it's
It is
dead
what
end.
it is.
Yeah, and it's dead end, and I didn't think it was gonna be, and it wasn't because there was 2 positions opened, and the boss put his buddy in there on one of them, and then the warehouse manager's position came up, and they didn't even look at either one of us, me and the other guy that had been there for years. And I just went, oh well. So
It happens all the time.
So I said, you know what? I go, whatever. So, and then I hit a bridge with my truck.
I thought you were trying to move it.
That cost me $2,000.
That literally and figuratively stopped your advancement?
No, but I just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm tired of the fuck you contest every day of the week.
The fuck you contest?
Yeah, it's always, okay, fuck you. It's like fucking romper room, and I'm getting too old for that bullshit. You know what I mean? I want to go to a place where there isn't any bullshit,
Oh, that's tough.
No, not really. The guys at FedEx, they all get along, and they help each other out and stuff, and
I hear you, Mike. I think some of that too is because you've been there for so long. You know everything so well, and you've built up certain expectations.
yeah.
Because I've noticed with that myself personally. I've worked at one job for 10 years, and I worked at another job for 13. And right when I hit about 9, 10 years, that's the most I could really do for a company. Because then you start reevaluating, all right, did I advance so much? And you get to know the ins and outs, and you just get bored and sick of it, and you need something new and fresh.
Yep.
So I think that's good that you're doing that.
So we'll see. I gotta ask him tomorrow and start the process. We'll see what happens. Hopefully, hopefully things work out. I have to wait for an opening, but then I'll be able to do line hauls. So, yeah, because I love to drive anyway, So,
are we gonna get the daily driving blogs then from Mikey D?
no.
There you go. That's a good idea.
I've been watching some of those, the truckers.
No, because the last trucker blog I watched, okay, that had dash cam fucking roll this truck.
Oh, jeez, that's right.
No shit.
You know what I mean?
I think he was probably jacking off in there. That's why he was so quiet when it did land.
He was on a chat. He was on a chat on his cell phone.
There you go.
I actually thought he was gonna have a fucking heart. I thought he was having a heart attack as the thing was going over because you didn't hear him say, "Oh fuck, this ain't good." Nothing. He just. Yeah.
That's because he was sleeping, Mikey.
He didn't say a fucking word. He didn't
Nope.
say nothing. He didn't say boo. He didn't say, "Oh fuck." Really, nothing. He said shit.
I don't think it had any sound because otherwise we would have heard like metal.
I didn't hear the
crushing each other.
tire.
Yeah,
I didn't hear anything.
there was no sound. I'm sure he was like pissing and everything.
Oh, yeah.
And it was weird. I thought he like fell asleep or something.
I didn't hear that bowel movement.
Yeah, he just starts slowly going off the side of the road. I was like, "What's he doing? Did he fall asleep?"
Yeah, there was no sound on it. There couldn't have been.
Because you would have heard my bowel movement, let me tell you. And you would have saw my eyes watering at the fucking, in the camera. But, man.
Yeah, thank God he's all right.
Yeah, it is way too difficult in LP bobtail.
Yeah, I'd probably hit somebody if I tried to do a driving vlog. I'm just going to say that might not be a good idea.
There's a few of them out there. There's interesting. I was watching. There's a couple of Canadian guys. There's
Fuck them.
a young woman from Boston.
Oh, really?
Just outside by like Watertown.
Yep.
Young lady, kind of, she's kind of nerdy.
Oh, those are the best kind. They're crazy in bed.
She's redhead too. She's a nerdy redhead with lots of tattoos and rides motorcycles and drives a truck. But she's kind of, I don't know. Yeah.
I don't mind it.
That cat.
But I like him because it's you can see other parts of the country and what it's like and.
Yeah, well, I'll just be doing, if I'm lucky enough to get it, and to be able to get line haul, I'll just either be going to New York or Jersey or Hartford, Connecticut, or
Well, you'll probably go to like Windsor Locks or somewhere of the airports, maybe.
No,
Logan or Windsor.
Manchester will do
Mansfield.
that. No, Manchester
Yeah, so
takes
you get
care
that
of
one
that.
there.
So.
Mansfield, Manchester.
Yep. And then you got because we have two FedEx freights. We have one in Billerica and one in North Reading, and they're only 2 towns apart. Not even. There's one town in the middle. That's my hometown where I grew up. And they split up because it was there was too much, so they split it.
Yeah.
So they do one side of 93, and we do the other side. That's how it works.
But you're gonna be hating yourself in the wintertime when you got to drive in that snow and deal with the traffic.
I'd rather drive in the snow, and I don't mind because we're getting paid for it. Very candidly too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, say that now. We'll see.
I do it now, dude. I drive it now. Am I allowed back in that town? Which one? Town where I grew up in? Hey, Digging Chick. Welcome to our chat. Am I allowed back in that town? Which one? Town where I grew up in? Hey, Digging Chick. Welcome to our chat. Who's got the thing open?
Michelle must be listening to it over there. I'm sorry. I can't go anywhere.
Nothing's going on, Digging Chick. It's just a, you can hang out here with us. We're just shooting the breeze.
Just shooting the breeze.
Shooting the breeze. And I knew you from somewhere. We have the same, John the M.I. Woodsman. We're both sub 2. John's a great guy.
I talked to him the other day on Facebook, and
Oh, you did?
yeah, I PM'd him or talked to him on the private message or whatever. Just asked him how he was doing, and told him we missed him over at Jamie Time. He said he'd try and make it, and said he missed us all too, and he's just been dealing with life.
Yeah, he's got some shit going on, so.
Yeah.
That much I knew.
So I went exploring on YouTube a little bit. Wanted to see what other kinds of live chats were out there. And I was amazed. Most people, if not the vast majority of the chats, they don't allow the side chat. So they just get on there and talk to each other, but they don't let anyone comment on the side.
Yeah.
It's like, what good is this? I'm going to sit there and watch you talk? I mean, some people like that, but I like to get involved.
Right, exactly.
Otherwise, you just watch them afterwards, Yep.
And I really don't watch a lot of chats afterwards. NH trap.
But sports are on there though, Mikey. The Seattle Reign was playing the Boston Breakers.
Yep.
The female women's soccer. So I watched a little bit of that. Sports are on there though, Mikey. Yeah.
Yes, Digging Chick. Prince died.
Oh, not that again.
Obviously, she doesn't know, so I'm just trying to be.
Exactly.
She may not have heard,
True that.
I'm just trying to be nice.
True. No, that's awesome. Michelle said that Roger B. Checked in and said that he missed us or whatever, but he's been we're on so late that it's hard for him to catch us.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but he'd try and stop by Wednesday or something like that.
I haven't seen Roger B in a while.
Me either. I used to get Gerald and Roger confused.
I gotta get up and see Gerald too.
Yet you promised him before the end of the summer.
Yep. I'm gonna have to spend the nights because that's a 4-hour ride.
So are you able to move your trailer, or you gotta
Jesus Christ!
Permanently?
Hang on one second,
Okay.
my brother. I promise you can ask. But look who just came to the show.
The power of suggestion.
Gerald
B.
That is too funny. We're just talking about you, brother. Go ahead, Saint. I'm very sorry. I didn't mean to.
Oh no, it's okay. I was just wondering if are you able to move your trailer and take it anywhere, or do you gotta kind of permanently set up there?
No, I permanently set it up. Well, sort of permanently set it up.
Semi-permanent.
Yeah. It's a fifth wheel. I don't even own a truck to pull it with, so.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So I'd say take that up to Maine. Spend some time up there, but.
What are you doing at NH? Are you home or at work? He choked on a hamster. NH, you want to come on with us or what, brother? I don't know if you're at work tonight. I know you work nights, but I don't know if you're going Sunday nights or Monday nights. You want to come on?
It's so funny.
I like that song he has on his channel. That's pretty funny. I
Oh,
hunt defenseless animals or
yeah,
something.
that's like a trapper song, man.
Is that real?
I think that's what he told me. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's funny.
I think he was explaining it to somebody one night in the chat.
I go home with mud on my shoes. I'm a trapping man.
That is too funny that Gerald B walks through the door as we're talking about him.
Yeah, I heard you.
I know it, right?
So, was that fishing place that you went to, Dish, or is that close to your house?
About
You
10
guys gonna
miles
go
away.
again?
Yeah. I don't
That's not
know.
too
I
bad.
dare not say.
And that's the other,
No.
and that's the other thing. You guys have like private ponds, really?
Where?
All right. I thought you said, because I thought the other night when we were on the chat, you said there was like, oh, you couldn't go in this pond because it's private. Who the hell
Yeah,
makes it private?
there's the river or something that we were going to fish, and it was all owned by some reservation or some nonsense like that. I didn't even know there was reservations in this state. But yeah, like Sick Man has a private pond or something on his property. So
I sent you on an H. Little Red Corvette in his purple rainstorm. You know what? Poor fucking.
So it's funny. I'm good friends with my neighbor, and his living girlfriend. Her mother's up from Texas,
Yeah.
and so we went out to dinner. Actually, we went out shooting at the range first. Then we went out to dinner, had a couple of drinks, and then we stopped in at a Walmart. And holy smokes, dude! They just had put out stock.
Oh, really?
So they had perfected 9mm for under $10 a box.
Wait till Michelle stops talking.
Yeah. Hold on, everyone wait for Michelle.
that's just so wrong.
All right, now go ahead.
All right. But they had everything. Perfected 9mm, the CCI mini mags, you name it. And so between the four of us, we pretty much just bought them out.
Oh, nice.
So that was pretty sweet. But I felt so sorry for the lady because, and it was funny. The girls, mother, she's older, and I was like, yeah, get some of those 22s too. And so we just we kind of did that thing where we all just grabbed our limit and walked out of there. And then we're joking because now we got guns and thousands of rounds. It's like we're gonna make it on the news. A vehicle is pulled over with multiple weapons and thousands of rounds of ammunition.
Right.
It's so funny. Oh, jeez.
It's not about what we're talking either, Mike.
Wow.
She's laughing at something else.
Do you know who Nicole G is?
Yeah, she's
Yes, I do.
transvestite.
I came to stalk Greg, but now I see Saint is here, so I want to know what kind
dress, yeah.
of dress, I'm assuming, he is wearing. So, huh.
Go make me a sandwich, Nicole, and we'll find out.
Right on.
What's going on, Mike?
There he is.
Brother.
How we doing?
Hey, Joby, that's not a matter of if I come up, that's when.
So did you finally get some sleep there, New Hampshire?
Yeah, finally got some sleep.
There
I
you
went
go.
to bed about 12:30, 1 o'clock last night, and the wife dragged me out of bed this morning around noon.
The nerve.
Well, I had to go take care of a pig today. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, last one. We got the last pig all taken care of. She lived at 3:35.
Really?
Yeah. We got her all. We got her all.
Bacon done.
Well, she's halved and cooling
Yeah.
overnight, and then tomorrow my buddy's gonna cut her up. And then I picked up my free half a pig. So,
There you go. Nothing wrong with that.
well, we did 7 pigs together, and my payment was half a pig. So,
Pig
That's
roasts
not bad
are
at all.
awesome, man. That's some of
yeah,
the best stuff I've ever had, a pig roast.
Oh god, yeah.
yeah, his female's getting ready to drop another litter here pretty soon. So, we're actually looking at at buying 50 to 70 pounder to do a pig roast.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, you don't do anything bigger than that because I'll
No.
tell you, you need hundreds of people to do anything more.
Oh yeah.
We did like a 90-pound pig, and holy shit, I was eating pork forever.
I have
But,
just picked up 40 pounds of meat today, and I still got another 20 or 30 coming to me.
Yeah.
So is there wild boar in New England, or is that more of like a Texas Southern thing?
No, they haven't. You guys have them up there.
Okay,
like-
so
There's like 300 up there. They said,
No.
anyways.
we have some feral hogs up here in New Hampshire, but there's a wild game park that they escape from.
Right.
So they are not legal to hunt. They're not legal to shoot. They're considered private property. And if we find some, we have to call Fish and Game or the owners so they can come and recollect them.
Yeah, but once they're feral, they can't keep them anyway.
Well, they're Russian boars or something like that. So
Oh, are they?
yeah, they're bought and paid for at the hunt park. They just happen to escape. It's like $100,000 to join, and then you got to pay for hunts on top of that.
Yeah, bullshit.
So do you bait them with vodka?
I don't know. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I see when I'd take the fucker out and just not tell nobody. Bows are nice and quiet.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I mean, they'll ruin your day.
Oh yeah.
You know, let alone ruin your fucking deer hunt.
Huh.
You know.
Well, every hunter anyway,
Yeah.
whether they know it or not. I'll stop any deer hunt to shoot a coyote if I see one.
I did that. I was jealous of a coyote because he was stalking a doe, and I didn't have a doe license with me.
Oh, that's right, because you hunt in Maine.
Well, no, this one was Massachusetts though.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. And so I said, "Oh, really?" So I see the doe come walking down. I was sitting there waiting for the buck to walk behind her, you know.
Yep.
And a couple of 100 yards behind her was this fucking coyote stalking her like a son of a bitch.
Aha.
I went, "Okay, motherfucker."
I
He come out from behind a tree, and I let him have it from about, I don't know, 50 yards away, I guess, 60 yards away. And I let him have it. I'm walking out of the woods with it, and an old timer from Maine and a guy from Mass. Hey, the old timer from Maine says, "What you planning on doing with that there coyote you got there?" I said, I don't know. I ain't got that far yet. I'll take it up your hands for you. There you go.
Yes, sir, Bob. That's how we do it over there.
You know. Where you from? Maine? Oh, I couldn't tell.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh, hey,
He's probably up from a Roostick. For holy shit, did he talk funny?
From Roostick.
Oh, yeah.
Roostick. He probably grows them taters up there.
Ain't going on much else up there, potatoes.
I know.
Ain't nothing else out there to do. Grow
So isn't
taters.
springtime?
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Isn't springtime turkey season?
May
Where you out there, Mike?
Mass
May 1st?
Mass and New Hampshire, I think, are both the same day as May 1st.
Yeah,
May
something like
2nd,
that.
one or the other. We run the whole month, right up to the Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, we're about the same. I don't hunt turkeys. One, because I don't have a shotgun. I mean, I do. I have the 12 gauge back there, but that's a cylinder choke. There's no putting a double X choke on that. So, and turkey's the only animal I've ever missed. So,
Well, there you go. You gotta go.
I need a shotgun.
Oh, I think between working class Wisman and I think we have a few.
Yeah, but you guys are 2 hours in those directions.
No, am I 2 hours away from you?
Uh,
Probably.
at least an hour and a half.
I can always drop it off when I'm up there.
Well,
On my
yeah, you
job.
drive by. You drive.
I drive right through all the
You
time.
go up 114 all the time, don't you?
I'm at that McDonald's more times than you can shake a stick at.
Which one, the Hillsboro one?
Hillsboro,
Oh, really?
right off of what do you call it?
Right next to Hillsboro Ford and the liquor store.
Yeah, and Sylvania and whatever else is down there.
Oh, yeah.
Why are you bullying Saint Nicole?
Oh, she just likes to have fun.
Do you know who Nicole is?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I didn't know this. I thought you
Yeah,
might
she's
have had a... What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you?
No.
You trying to be like a certain someone that's on that I do chats with on Saturday
No,
night?
Michelle's got it so bright over
Yeah,
here.
right.
And I put my shades on.
I keep on getting packages with nothing in them. Oh no, here comes Dish. You need a welder's headband.
Right. Oh, that's right. Michelle thinks I look sexy, and we're
It's
both
a-
raging dykes, so I like to wear my.
It's a do-rag. It's called a do-rag. Don't you guys know what a do-rag is?
The
Yes.
rag
Is that just a Northeast thing?
Sorry, NH, I couldn't help myself.
And besides, if you
I
watched
figured
last
that's
night,
the
he didn't have glass. He didn't have
No, he
sunglasses.
didn't.
On.
Nope.
If you guys did watch,
I
you'd see
did.
me looking down at my phone like every 30 seconds because my mom was sitting there texting me.
Oh,
Right.
sure.
What do you guys talk? There's a lot of dead air. What are you guys doing? This, that. You got to talk about this. You got to talk about that. Oh, it's nice to see the Canadian guy without his glasses on.
There you go.
Well, that's awesome, though, that your mom was. See, there is a lot of dead airs. That's why one of the reasons I quit watching. I need to be fed. I can't just sit there and not. I mean, I got to be fed.
Well, I mean, in the beginning, when we first started, it wasn't as bad. But now trapping season's over, and we're all like, okay, what are we going to talk about that we haven't talked about yet?
Right.
Well, see, that's the whole thing. Gerald B. in one of he commented on your gun issue. He said, "Hell, a cylinder bore in a 12 gauge with a 3-inch mag turkey load.
It gives you about 30 yards shot at a turkey.
Yeah, there you go.
Aha.
So you just use regular 7.8 birdshot for turkey?
I use.
We have to use 7, I think, in Mass.
I don't even know what I use.
Yeah.
I have the Winchester Longbeards, 3-inch. I think I have 5 or 6 shot.
Yeah, saying the 3-inch long beard. That's getting Dish thinking about Stump again.
Mass just changed. They made us go to 7 shot.
Right on.
Although I am happy with Massachusetts, they just elongated the fall turkey season. Because usually the fall turkey season is only like a week or something.
Oh, really? The shotgun season? Or?
Yeah. And
Yeah, I think we have a week.
I can use shotgun in the spring. It's just that the fall turkey season is only like 8 days or some stupid shit like that.
Oh, really? Our fall turkey season is pretty much the entire deer hunting season, but it's archery only. And there's a week in October where we can use shotgun. But when you go buy your turkey tag, you get 2 tags, one for spring and one for fall. Spring has to be any turkey with a beard, so you can shoot a bearded hen.
Really?
And then the fall season is any sex.
Gerald B uses a 3.5-inch number 5.
Aha.
How's your arm? But in Mass, you can whatever you shoot in a spring, How's it go? If you shoot a hen in the spring, you can't shoot one in the fall. You have to shoot a gobbler in the fall.
Uh-huh.
And vice versa. You know what I mean? It's like if you shoot
Yeah.
whatever. But they'll be gone because I see them all. I'm seeing them everywhere now, and as soon as hunting season opens up, you won't see a goddamn one of them.
No, because our seasons are so late.
You know.
And most of them are all bred out by that time.
Yeah, to call them is just silly. You just like stumble upon them because it's just. Although I guess Steve had a good time with them the other day, but he didn't get nothing.
Uh-huh. Here, did you go out at all? Trout season?
I was supposed to go Saturday.
Yeah, that's why I didn't get any sleep.
I couldn't go. Why, did you go fishing with him?
No, I didn't. I was out French Pond in Henniker. So
really?
Trout only pond. And this is what I pulled out. 11-inch brookie.
Nice.
Nice.
Nice brookie.
Let me lock you on that. Hang on a minute. Oh, yep. Cool.
There's an 11-inch brookie. And then this is part of the pork I picked up today. So I got the Boston butt is this one up here, and then this is the other part of the front shoulder, cut in half. And we're doing pulled pork out of all that. And there's my slab of bacon.
Nice.
That is 10 pounds of bacon sitting right there.
Nice. That's a lot of bacon.
That's a lot of bacon.
Yeah. It's going to be good.
That's awesome.
There we go. Now I'm back. Yeah.
Yeah, Joe Biaz is the same way. We have to stop at noon.
Yeah, same thing. For the spring season, we have to stop at noon. For the fall, it's open all day.
I've never heard of such. Try to pull me out of the woods. That's crazy.
Remember, I told you that before, remember? Noontime, we got to get out of the woods. You're all done.
Yeah, I thought that I hit my head when you said it, and I misunderstood.
Craziest thing.
Oh, my gosh.
Want to hear something else crazy?
I do.
NH will tell you. NH, how do you say it? You can, Mass in New Hampshire aren't reciprocators, so what's that word I'm mispronouncing?
Reciprocators?
Yeah, you can't, they won't let you trap in Mass, or you can't trap, or a Mass resident can't trap in New Hampshire, some bullshit like that.
No. Okay, so New Hampshire is a non-reciprocal state for, like, everything. Like my license to carry.
Yeah.
Because we don't accept any other states, no other state will accept mine. And then when it comes to trapping, we allow non-residents cannot trap beaver and otter. So no matter what state I go to, I cannot trap beaver and otter in those states. As a New Hampshire resident.
That's fucked up. That's
wow.
fucked up.
Yeah. Hopefully everything goes better once I get my custom knife in from GI Customs, you know.
Yep.
Once I get that knife in. He was saying the steel should have been there earlier this past week, so hopefully he's working on it. He got my G10 in. He went with a precision ground G10.
Nice.
So, hopefully
I thought
next couple weeks I'll have it in my hands.
You sure?
When I was watching your video, I'm saying to myself, the man must have a pair of small clippers there. I just clip them fucking legs right off. Fuck that cutting bullshit. Take a pair of clippers, doink.
Yeah,
You laugh, but that's what they do with moose. They do that with moose and some deer sometimes. I swear to God.
Yeah. No, usually I do that with muskrat. Usually get a little pair of snippers and cut their front feet off. But with the beaver, you can get it once you get into the joint. You just give it a little twist and it pops the joint free, and you just cut the tendon right there, and it's Usually goes pretty smooth, but unfortunately on that video, first time happening to me, I broke the friggin' leg and had to saw through the leg.
Hey, Stuart Design, how are you? Good to see you. Thanks for coming
Hey.
in. Hi, Truth Freeze, good to see you also.
Caught a 40-inch striped bass one time, and that thing was nasty. I had to snap its neck. It was so thick. Couldn't cut through it or anything. That was nasty.
Well, they sell them mini little, 18-inch, 24-inch aluminum baseball bats for sea fishermen. And you just take whatever you get, whack them over the top of the head, and then they're done.
Hey, NH, Gerald B is saying now the law reads in New Hampshire, the CCW is good in Maine now, and Maine is good in New Hampshire. So you guys because they're, what do you call it now? Maine is
Well, Maine accepts some other states.
constitutional.
Well, Maine accepts some other states, so they,
Because I think you can drive
quite a bit.
I think you can go to Vermont and Maine and carry with no issues whatsoever. You just can't come down here.
Well, when you're in Vermont, you don't need to have a license to carry anyway.
You don't need one in Maine now either.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they went
that
constitutional.
That might be why.
They went back constitutional back in, I think it was October or something.
Oh, okay. Now, I know New Hampshire's trying to do something like that, but our communist governor is not having any bit of it.
Yeah, well, you guys got, all the mass
Maggie
holes.
Hassan. Yeah, well, Maggie Hassan, she's as liberal as they come.
Yeah,
I mean, not like a Massachusetts person, but,
just as bad.
You guys aren't even a state, you're a commonwealth.
I know, we'll come.
That just eliminates you from the lower 48 anyway, right? But you guys do have the Red Sox and the Patriots down there, so.
Pretty much.
And the Bruins.
And you're about the only person who's ever brought that up to me.
What, the Commonwealth?
The Commonwealth.
Yeah. You're not the only one, though. Virginia, too. Commonwealth of Virginia.
We have the oldest Constitution.
Yep. That's because you guys were the first state.
Right on.
Well,
That's what
Connecticut's the Constitution state, though, aren't they?
Yes, because they wrote it and signed it or whatever. Some shit. Where the fuck? I'm screwing this up.
Philly?
Charter Oak. Yeah,
Philly,
they
but they did. Yeah, but they did something in Connecticut to make Connecticut the constitutional state. I don't know. It's a fucked up situation.
Well, it was signed in Pennsylvania.
Right. I think it was all, yeah. And this is what pisses me off about the state of Massachusetts, right? All our freedom started here, and we have none.
Yeah. I can't even take my revolver to Massachusetts without calling state police and getting a written letter saying it's okay.
Mm-hmm. But you know how many people I know?
No problem.
Do you know how many people I know from New Hampshire and Vermont and Maine that come down and they say, "Fuck you, I'm going to do it anyway," and they have it on their hip, and they just take the chance of getting caught. But
Yeah, see, I was reading some of the laws, Mike, and what I thought is if I moved back, I could take an illegal, like an AR-15 that's considered illegal there. I could bring it in state, take it with me, bring it in my house, lock it in my gun safe, and that's it.
You can have an AR in Massachusetts. I know guys that have ARs and what do you call it?
But an illegal one. It's got the moving stock and a flash hider and stuff like that.
Right, you can't have a folding stock on anything, not just an AR. You can't have a folding stock on anything.
But I could bring that in, and I could bring it in the house and lock it in the safe, and then that's it.
Right.
Can't use it, can't shoot it, can't take it to the range, can't do nothing. It cannot leave the house.
But that's why I told you if you lived in southern New Hampshire, okay, and worked in Lowell, which is, again, 10, 15-minute ride, okay, you can have anything you wanted.
Oh, God, Lowell is a cesspool.
Not anymore. It used to be.
Oh, God, it's terrible. I hate going to Lowell.
It used to be. It's not that bad.
If I go to Lowell, I go to the Songus Arena.
Yeah.
Get the hell out of there.
Well, you know why? Because at the Songs Arena, you're on the outskirts of the acre, and the acre is where all the shit happens.
Exactly.
But that's the only
Yeah.
one side of Lowell. I mean, you got to go Belvedere section of Lowell is like Belvedere. You know what I mean? It's
I don't like going to Massachusetts anyway to begin with.
yeah.
I'll go to Worcester before I go to Lowell.
Worcester, Jesus Christ, that's worse.
Welcome to
Worcester.
Worcester. Welcome to Worcester. $1.25, please.
Yeah, I mean, and so Saint, you can have because you only have 10 rounds here in your
Yeah.
clipazine. So
Clipazine.
No, I'd be
yeah, that's
stuck
all.
working
That's
in
all
Cambridge,
our arguments
Mike.
with Clipping magazine. I just call it a clipazine and fuck everybody.
Right on.
It's a
Yeah, I
magazine,
didn't
damn
go to
it.
Cambridge. That's just too far away.
What, Cambridge from southern New Hampshire? No, it's not.
Cambridge is Boston.
Cambridge
Yeah.
is probably well from this town in New Hampshire where I live. Okay, it's probably, let me see, it's 30 miles to Mass General. So it's 20 something miles, 20 depending upon what side of Cambridge you work on. Oh, I already know where you're going to work because you already told me what it is.
Yep.
Yeah, you're looking at 28 miles one way.
It's about what I drive.
It's not bad, believe me. And depending
But
upon
I'm
what time
not
you go to
highway
work,
either.
like if you have to be at work at 7, you won't see a stitch of traffic because you'll leave at fucking 6 and you'll be there by fucking 6:45.
I don't know. Boston traffic getting out of here
I'm
is
telling you.
from Manchester south. Traffic is usually in the morning.
Yeah.
Gets up.
But at after 7:30 in the morning, yeah.
No, I'd be stuck parking outside and like taking the red line in.
6 o'clock in the morning, there's no traffic on the highway. 6:30 in the morning, there's no traffic on 93.
Yeah.
You know. But I'm telling you, you should move back this way. Just move to New Hampshire.
Hell no.
It's a live free or die state.
That's
Come
right.
on, man.
They're so fucking dumb up in New Hampshire. They can't even keep the old man in the mountains safe, for Christ's sakes.
Hey.
You know what I mean? They make the guy fucking fall. Boom.
Hey, I guess they tried everything. I don't know. I haven't been a resident for that long. I'm a Maina, born and raised. I met my wife down here when I was in college, so I kind of got stuck down here. But I love it now.
How far up in Maine were you?
No, I was in Augusta, Chelsea area.
Oh.
Bangor, the nicest restaurant is Sizzler.
Banga. You want a Banga? Nope, just Meta.
You can only hold it 5-round mags, Gerald B. That sucks. Shit,
yeah,
even I can put 6 in my shotgun.
No.
Does that count as a mag?
Most places you have to keep the duck plug in, and you can only help with 3 rounds max.
Not in Maine. Let me tell you something. Even in Mass, I've got my fucking my Mossberg is loaded to the gills. And I have shit in my pocket.
Huh.
Did you have to shoot with soft points out there?
With what?
Just your ammunition.
With lead tip or
Lead
polymer tip. Or,
Yeah.
You don't have to. It's more beneficial.
Or copper.
No, your full metal jacket's just going to go straight through an animal.
Right, but they do have the copperhead slugs you can get.
Where is my No. Hydroshock. I found my 9mm Hydroshocks.
There you go.
No,
I'm not a big hunter. I get my deer meat at the store.
That's the carry gun right there. So little LCR 9mm.
There you go. My brother's at the LCS.
LCRs are a beautiful gun. What? Oh shit! I'm dropping stuff everywhere.
All right, Dish saw a gun and she's like, "Oh my!"
That's the baby.
Right?
That's
There you
the
go, Ruger.
hang on.
The Night Watchman. Yep. Yep. 4.25-inch barrel. It's nice. I hate the grips though.
I was gonna say I kind of like them. They look kind of cool.
Nope. Hate the grips.
Why's that?
Because this is a Commander, and it's a full-size grip. So they're a lot thicker.
Okay.
It doesn't have the thumb cut out to get to the safety. So when I try to get to the safety, I have to wrap my thumb all the way around. But I don't know 100% because I've had this since December. It hasn't seen around yet. I don't even own ammo for it.
Well, you gotta go get some.
Yeah, it's a sacrilege, I know.
Oh, semi-automatic is only limited to 5 rounds, hunting, lever action, or pump action. Is as many as you can put in the gun. Okay. So it is different. I thought it was. Did I miss
Just to
something?
make Dish laugh,
Did I miss something?
there's
No.
the infamous
No.
beaver.
Just somebody being stupid, yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's the
Saying
infamous
stupid.
beaver there, Dish.
I'm sorry. Oh, look at that beaver!
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is awesome.
That's
That
the
is-
51 or 52 pounder. Of course, then I had to go and catch a
Jeez.
60 pounder, you know.
The figures, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
Very, very cool.
Yeah. Trying to
Oh, I know.
remember where I put my hunting rounds, but I don't know. Because I use a 44, I use the Hornady Lever Revolution. I think they're 230 grain polymer tip.
Very
Yeah, he was
cool.
in Northern Mass. Gerald B says you were still in an area we call Northern Mass.
Yeah, I know. He ain't too far off being just north of Bangor.
Bang that.
Yep. He ain't too far off in northern Massachusetts.
He's 4 hours from me, and I'm in Northern Massachusetts. You can't get any where I am right now. You can't. Well, for this town, you
in
can't get
Maine.
any further.
In Maine.
Yeah.
In Maine, people from northern Maine, like true northern Maine,
Yeah.
will call from
Baxter Park up.
Yeah, they will call from Kittery up to Bangor, that I-95 belt down to the seacoast. They will call that northern Massachusetts.
You know why? Because we used to own your asses.
Well, that's where the population of the state.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, there's 1.3 million people in the state of Maine, and like 1.2 of them live in the fucking south of Augusta on 95. You know.
Yeah, and then all you massholes come up to Maine.
Again, let's not. Hey,
to pollute our waters.
Let's
every
state some
weekend
facts.
with your beer and your boats.
Let's state some facts. You people,
You people.
we owned your asses. We let you secede from Massachusetts.
Oh, you wet us.
Okay, let's not forget there's only
a peaceful war.
pretty soon. Pretty soon. Let's not forget that there's only 16 miles that separates Maine from Massachusetts,
This is true.
and that's only because New Hampshire is 95.
No, I guess it's changed. North of Augusta is Maine. South of Augusta is...
We still call it Northern Mass.
I guess it's changed. When I was growing up, it went all the way up to Bangor. Yes, Greg Campbell, us Mainers, because we don't say ahs. Us Mainers, we call them massholes because they drive like idiots.
No, we don't.
No, give me a break.
Just get the fuck out of our way.
In Massachusetts, true or false, in Massachusetts, you can drive in the breakdown lane on the highway.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking true.
Because we're trying to get traffic through. So.
Oh, please.
Because you assholes from New Hampshire have to work down here because you can't make enough money up there. So everybody works down here.
I don't know. I make enough money up here.
You know. But yeah, no, they do that only from in the mornings. They do it from 6.
Yeah. Well, they do it during the high traffic times. They allow
6
the
to
breakdown
10.
lane.
6 to 10 and 3 to 7 going northbound.
Yeah.
You know. But we do have NH as a bumper. No shit, right?
It ain't much of one. Christ, New Hampshire gets any more liberal, and that bumper's going to be gone.
Yep, that's because people keep moving up there from Mass.
Greg Campbell. At least I can pronounce my R's. Every once in a while. Yeah, it's gear, not Gia.
It's gear.
Yeah, it's Gia. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. That's how we do it up there.
Let me tell you
Oh,
something.
hey,
Greg, Maine, New Hampshire, Mass, Vermont, beautiful states to live in.
Yep. We talk funny up here.
What's the Green Mountain State? And then what's New Hampshire? Is that the White Mountain State?
No, New Hampshire is a live free or die
Oh,
state.
live free and die. Yeah, that's right.
Not and die or die.
Yeah, what was it? You guys, I was watching an interesting show about the state legislature there. How it's quite unique. Very independent.
Couldn't tell you. I've only been a New Hampshire resident for almost 10 years. I think 9 years. I'm on at 135. Do we watch Boss of the Swamp? I do. I subscribe to him. And I know he has his father's cabin is in New Hampshire. And I have talked to him about that offline. And it's his cabin, his dad's old cabin. I think he's going to be living there part-time. Is about 20 minutes away from me. So if he's ever around up there and I see him around, I'll try to get him on camera, you know. And like he doesn't have enough going on, but might boost my channel up a little bit, you think? I think he's got like 100,000 subs or something like that.
Nice.
Crazy.
Where the heck did Mikey go?
I don't know. He kind of dropped out of nowhere.
He did.
That could be bad.
I think he hit the wrong button.
Yeah.
Of course, the nice thing about doing all that, you know, you hit the wrong button, but you never send the link to yourself, right? So you can't get back in.
Right. Right.
Yeah, this might end. Anyway. Now, aren't the chiggers real bad up in Maine?
Chiggers? What are you talking about, chiggers? We have black flies.
That's Mikey. Send me an invite.
No, he said he just lost internet, so he's got like 5 minutes to get back here. So.
No, as far as I know, we never had chiggers. We have black flies, which during this time of the year will literally pick you off the ground and haul you away wherever they want.
All right.
And then the mosquitoes.
Oh, great. I'm looking at the external, and it looks like we're locked on me. And, man, my camera's terrible. I'm going to have to get a new setup here. Get one of those fancy round microphones.
Right?
And an
Right.
HD camera.
Put some bling on it.
Little bullets. Glue some bullets on there.
There you go. Hey, that's a good idea. You just gave me an awesome idea.
Yeah, there's Gerald. Gerald's up in Maine. He said black flying skeeters. Well, we always called them skeetos when I was growing up.
Let's go. So are you down on the south end?
Yeah,
By
I'm
Mikey,
like
or are you up north more?
No, I'm like South Central. Like South Central New Hampshire. I'm kind of in between Concord and Keene, that kind of area.
Okay. Yeah, I got one of my nephews. He's at the college up there, University of New Hampshire.
Oh, well, Durham. Durham's an hour and a half away from me.
And that was is Durham by Nashua? I thought Nashua was the
No,
college town.
No, Nashua's not the college town. Durham is the D1 school. And then you got Manchester that has UNH Manchester and Southern New Hampshire University, St. Anselm College, and then Plymouth State, Henniker with New England College, Keene State College over in Keene.
Yeah.
There's probably a couple more I'm missing. Those are the big ones. Well, NEC's Division III, St. A's Division II. Same with Southern New Hampshire University.
Plus, you got one of those in Portsmouth. You got the Red Hook Brewery, and that started.
Yep.
We got a big Red Hook out here in Washington State as well.
Yep, Red Hook. Yep, we do have that.
But what is it? Long Trail? I love that beer. Where's that out of? Every time I go back to New England, I drink Long Trail.
Vermont, maybe.
That stuff's good.
You gotta try Switchback if you haven't. That's a Vermont beer. Let me tell you what, that is good stuff.
Yeah, that's a meal in a bottle. That stuff. Very good. Do you get any big breweries down by where you are, Dish?
I wouldn't know. I never leave the house.
You don't drink, so.
No, I don't drink. No, we have a few. Like in there's one in Grand Haven, Michigan, where I lived. But yeah, I don't know if there's anything. There's a winery down the road.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.